Hey, it's me again. I hope you guys have had, a good couple of days and some good fertile things going on, and some good hope holding you through the times. I wanted to talk today about some symptoms of PCOS that I've had. I have had uh, balding. I know it doesn't really look like it, but it's really slight right now, but I try really hard to not put products in my hair, and that helps. I use shampoo and conditioner, but I don't like blow dry my hair. I try to avoid like mousse or spray anything. Um, I try to find, better shampoos and conditioners. I don't I do not straighten or do any kind of perm to my hair. I don't curl it, apply any kind of heat, um, and uh, I don't put highlights in it or anything like that. I don't dye it. I used to dye it a lot when I was younger, and when I realized I was balding, I said, well, let's do whatever we can not to increase the this uh, make it faster. I also get skin tags. You can't really see them. They're pretty small, but they can get big. And what I do for those is I pull them off. And I know that's probably really awful for me to do, and it's probably really bad for me. Um, and it really hurts, but I do it because I can't stand them. I like had an aunt who had a really big one, or somebody in my family, I don't remember who it was, had this huge one just right in her neck, and it was so gross to me, and so I just pull them off. I have I've had high cholesterol since I was 13. Now I follow the diet the doctor gave me, the Atkins diet, and my cholesterol is really good now. I don't remember the exact number, um, but my high ones, the one that's healthy, the HDL, is H for healthy, is higher, and the one that's L, L for lousy, LDL, is lower, and just from following the diet the doctor gave me. Also weight gain, especially in my tummy. I got a lot. I've got, an okay figure, but then my tummy is really big. I'll show you guys really quick. People always say I look pregnant. Like I get asked how many weeks I am, or how far along, are you having a boy or a girl, that kind of stuff. And, it doesn't bother me, except it kind of bothers me that I really wish they were right. I really wish it was like, yeah, I'm having a boy, or, something. I wish I could say something other than, oh, that's just my shape, you know. Um, and once again, I just follow the diet for that. And usually it's actually not that bad right now. It's not that bad. But it can get really like I'll look severely pregnant. It's ridiculous. I don't have any periods by myself. I have to take medicine. Normally I take progesterone. The last time the doctor gave me actual whole cycle of birth control, but that was for the cycle stuff. Um, Before, like when I was younger, I would get a period, but it was just ever so often, and it was always heavy and very unpleasant. And now, and the past 2 or 3 years, I just wouldn't get it except maybe once a year, and it would like floor me for a couple weeks. I have acne. You can't really see because the webcam somehow hides it. I love this webcam. I think it's great. um, but I get acne. It's mainly small, but you know, eventually your skin gets scarred and stuff. And just recently, I started using St. Ives exfoliant, um, and because I tried a different brand, I can't remember what it was, and it really sucked. It didn't do anything, and the St. Ives really helps. I use an astringent for which I use witch hazel as an astringent, but you can use alcohol also. I just think witch hazel's not as harsh. And I use like a fading cream because I'm 29, and after 29 years of um, you know, bad acne, your skin starts to show it. And I'm not looking to look young for the rest of my life, but you know, I don't necessarily want all these scars on my face either. And I don't have tons, but I do have some small ones, and I just don't want them to get bigger. I'm insulin resistant, and the biggest part of that is I get horrible sugar cravings. Now, on the diet, I don't have the sugar cravings as bad. Occasionally, I'll eat something, like I found out blackberries will trigger my sugar cravings back. You know, and so I had to cut myself off of blackberries when I was just starting to get fruit back, you know. And blackberries are like a huge thing for me because when I was a kid, we had huge bushes of them and we would all go collect them. It was super cool. Um, so now I can't really get to have those at all. I can have strawberries, which I was very surprised because I thought strawberries for sure they were my favorite. I was not going to be able to have them. Um, and I can have blueberries, which are like, they're good if I want to make some from scratch low carb bread, you know, to put in make a like a sweet bread or something, or like pancakes or something. I try to stay away from the pancakes, they make me crave, but occasionally you just gotta treat yourself. Um, I'm infertile, obviously, and I just see the reproductive endocrinologist for that. Let him do all the math and the hard work. I just try to follow his instructions as best as I can. And I have hirsutism, which just means gross, ugly hairs all over my body. Uh, Guy hairs, look like a prepubescent boy. And I wax, you know, like my eyebrows get ridiculous. They go like all the way up into here. And, you know, I get like a unibrow, and, you know, my lip looks like a prepubescent boy's, and I get like a whole beard if I don't wax or pluck or whatever. Um, and just recently, actually, you know, my nice eyebrow shape right now, which isn't even that great, is just from, um, you know, going and getting it waxed, which is not that expensive. It's like, you know, $10, $20 for the lip and the eyebrows. And hopefully I can do laser treatments later. I've heard some good things about them, some bad things about them. I don't know what you guys have experienced. Um, I had tried electrolysis before. I did it for a year, and I mean, I wasn't following a diet at that point or anything like that, but it just made everything 10 times worse. I went from having like a small patch just right here to having like all of this has hair now. And the thing is, the lady, you know, I realized that I wasn't paying attention to before, but after a while, I realized the lady was shocking once, pulling out the hair she shocked, and then she'd pull a couple more hairs out, you know. And so I went to another person, you know, to try a different, like a more expensive place to go, and I found them doing the same thing after I told them what had happened to me. So either I'm misunderstanding what's going on, or there's just a lot of really jerky scam artists out there, because I've been told by all kinds of people, doctors and everything, that electrolysis does work. Um, I just think maybe you need to either buy the machine yourself and get like a friend to do it on you, or find a really, really good electrolysis person who's not worried about, oh, I'm going to clean this person up and then they're never going to come see me again, which is totally bogus, because, you know, if they could fix this, then I would have been like, go for the armpits, go for the legs. I've got all kinds of stuff to get rid of. I'd love for it to be gone forever. It would really be great not to have to shave all the time. And that's pretty much my symptoms of PCOS. That's it. But I'll be making another video pretty soon about the testing I've done so far. And but I wanted to conclude this one because I just wanted to keep one topic. And I wanted to ask you guys what are your symptoms of PCOS that you've experienced, and how do you deal with them? Thanks.